What's going on, everybody? Staff Sergeant Freeman Degbo, Vermont Air National Guard recruiter. I was talking to a prospect today, and his concern was, well, I've always wanted to join the military, but I don't want to leave my civilian job, and I don't want to fall behind when it comes to training and my skills. And I wanted to do a quick video to bring up a few points so you can actually share with just anybody, just so they know. Um, and so in my case, I'm going to give my own example. We are protected by federal regulations. When I joined, I was working for the airlines. I was in management. Um, so that was one of my concerns. And I did a ton of research and asked thousands of questions. And I finally was told to look up USERRA law, the USERRA, USERRA, USERRA. And while you're at it, also look up the Sailors Act. Those two things, USERRA and the Sailors Act. So, who complies with USERRA? Private employers. So, in this case, the airlines. I gave them notice that I was going away to boot camp and tech school, that I've joined the Air National Guard, and they, luckily, their HR department knew because they've dealt with this situation before. So we're able to come up with a plan of attack when I return, to get back into training, to get that refresher so I can get back to my job. The federal government themselves, so if you work as if, so let's say you were in the FBI or you work for the TSA or whatnot, they also have to comply with the USERRA law if you decided to join the military. And your state and local government as well. If you work for the state or the local city government, they have to comply as well. And what does that mean? You give them notice unless under certain extreme circumstances, in either written or verbal. If you are unable, you have to kind of let them know as to why when you do provide that proof. Um, when you return, they have to hire you in a position similar to what you had with the same exact benefits. So in my case, when I returned to the airlines, I was managing one of the biggest field stations, and let's say, for example, I was making $50,000 a year. If I return and they decide to send me to another station or another position, they still have to pay me $50,000 and with my benefits that I had before I left. So just Google USERRA and the Sailors Act and understand what they are. Um, so you will not lose your civilian jobs. Most employers are very good at working with you on this, and we in turn try to work with you as well when it comes to dates for training, so that we're not in a sense screwing your employees over. So you have to do that due diligence and ensure that you are planning everything out, because you want to return and have that good relationship with your employer, because at the end of the day they also have a business to run. So don't use this as a way to always kind of hey, here are my orders, I'm out of here, see you when I see you. Now you don't want to do that. The Sailors Act, they cover a few things such as termination of lease. Yeah, sometimes you have to get on orders and PCS somewhere or move somewhere. You're gonna have to terminate your lease, and they can't penalize you. Um, I had that experience. Good thing we have our JAGs, which is our military lawyers, and they were able to jump in and assist. Um, the 6% interest rate cap, while you're on orders, they have to cap it at 6%, no more than that. Um, So there's a lot of things that these two laws cover. So again, the Sailors Act and USERRA law. Go on Google, research it if that's one of your concerns. Read up on it. Contact your recruiter, and let's have a conversation if that's a big concern. Right now, as I'm recruiting, I'm on orders. I'm probably going to extend my recruiting orders, so up to 5 years they have to hold my position. Anything more than 5 years, they can terminate me. So understand what these laws are and make sure you're not taking advantage of it. All right. So life is now. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments. Peace.